The top headlines. 59th Femina Miss India event starts at Kahmei, first in Northeast India. Nationwide political campaign for Manipur starts. Condemned BJP dictatorship humiliating democracy of India. CSOs demand state government to remove Chin cookies and Meitei Pangal from scheduled tribe and indigenous from Gazette notification. Prime Minister says government is giving equal emphasis on physical, digital as well as social and cultural connectivity. CBI summons Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in Delhi excise policy case. And IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad defeat Kolkata Knight Riders at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Good evening and welcome to Primetime ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now straight up to top stories. The 59th Femina Miss India competition grand finale starts at Kahmei Indoor Stadium in Imphal today at 6 p.m, making it the first in the northeast region of India. The event was sponsored by the Manipur Tourism Department with co-presentation by VLCC and Trends. In the pageant, 30 contestants will participate. It may be mentioned that ahead of the grand finale, the 30 state winners were accorded richly in traditional costumes upon their arrival at Bir Tikendrajit International Airport. The Femina Miss India 2023 pageant grand finale will be co-hosted by Bollywood actress and youth icon Bhumi Panekar and magnetic Manesh Paul. Also, the glittering event will see performances by Bollywood actors Ananya Pandey and Kartik Aryan. Nationwide political campaign for Manipur started today as condemning against the dictatorship rule of BJP and humiliating democracy of India. The campaign will continue for 1 month and started from Irawat Bhavan, organized by Communist Party of India CPI, Manipur State Council. Speaking at the campaign, State Secretary of CPI MSC Laishangthem Thoiren slammed BJP government, maintaining that behind the scheme of BJP One Country, One Language, One Nation, BJP government performed a one party, one business which kept extending the dictatorship rule. He further blamed the BJP government, highlighting the BJP public saying that various developmental works will be initiated and utter fake assurance to improve the incomes of farmers. To forbid such blunts, the campaign was initiated under the motto Defeat BJP Safe, India Safe, Constitution Safe Nation, and will conduct a local conference at 4 various districts. He further lambasted that BJP government demeaned the rights of democracy and secularism. During the campaign, they demanded the authority concerned to generate a joint parliamentary committee to investigate Adani.
Lomi Singi, Shantok, Saruk Ani, double Hangani, Havana Simba, Bakalma Teli, Miamda, Adikariani, Sumarwaheka, Piraga, Tabato Ontorotaba, Luna, Nashidi Baraki, Chaurava, Lepa, Shigi Marueva, Akwegi, Factory, Karakana, Industry, Punamak, thereby they nationalized Europe. nationalization the leramado privatized Europa privatization of national resources siam yangchalapa madu manungda khoi myam puna bona ta hai hidden box research organization na ticket paganda Gautam Adani gi shen angak phangna paisalakpa loinana kangkhong China sindarak paganda Bharat ki parliament masigi wathok achok lei re khoi puna mana khangi joint parliamentary committee ma semaga Adani gi wathok si thijanna bagi wa haiba kanda BJP na mana da hapte loina nakalamarom mai mayokta lengak lon sigi mayokta khara pen de ngang oba sing adubu bebhar tawdaba aduga loina orne bagi thak satharak pa mayam asi khoi puna mana uraba ngantani maramaduna khoi mantlong satharak pa simanungda khoi Manipuri wenasu hayang mak khoi local mayam amada conference tawani khoi conference in the haiba mayam asin nainagani.
More on news, Kanglaipak Kanbu Loops KKL Kanglaipak Miyamgi Itin Farm KME World Meitei Council WMC and Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur IPFM urged state government to remove chin cookies from scheduled tribe and Meitei Pangal from indigenous people as the Manipur government pronounced on 23rd September 2022 in a Gazette notification number 309 of Manipur government. He further cautions that if the authority concerned did not revoke the said demand soon, then the CSOs will take legal aid. In a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, executive member of KKL Longjam Monendro recalled the earlier days where ethnic groups from various countries came into Manipur and settled and query on how the declaration was made. According to the India Constitution, indigenous can be declared only to the Adivasis. Even the Aryan Hindu who came before 3500 years in state were not considered as indigenous. Indigenous are those ethnic groups who originate from the land. Accordingly, people who have 7 Salai can be considered as indigenous. No one should be considered as indigenous rather than the 24 indigenous people of Manipur. He further maintained that Meitei Pangal and Kuki Chin are not the indigenous tribe of Manipur, hence the government should remove them from the Gazette notification. He further warns for intense agitation and take legal aid of the government defy the demands.
Immigrant idea koi laga settle toro ado immigrant ne haini ba kuki su immigrant ni pangan su immigrant ne ba adu ga koi migrant ha na koi laga sahi manga tara le migrant haini ba immigrant hai jar ga di laga settle toro ga le mi si immigrant haini ba adu hai ba kalu ani si moi si immigrant ne ba kai no di moi si laga le ro ne ba adu hai ba laga le kalu sing si kar mai na koi Manipur government indigenous people and define the way of the system of government side. And the Yaragati Masi, Otopio, a Gazette notification again. Senior Aquina, Akogi demand. Other Akogi, Amuk Yenasi, Manipur context, Akogi indigenous people, see Karaiko Kawi, Haita Wiki. In the context of Manipur, and according to the history of Manipur, the indigenous people of the present Manipur are living here since old stone is Paleolithic period, that is 30,000 to 40,000 BC, and presently having 7 indigenous clans, are comprising Kom, Koireng, Koiro, Karum, Kente, Koibu, Lante, Moyon, Mongsang, Anal, Funal, Marim, Siru, Sote, Tao, Puru, Mao, Maram, Pomai, Tankal, Kapui, Tankul, Mitei, and Hiroi Longkang.
Now moving on, preparations are in full swing in connection with celebration of Kongjom Day. The district administration Taubal today organized a social service camp at Kongjom War Memorial Complex for the second time this month. Deputy Commissioner Taubal IAS A. Subhash led the official staffs and volunteers at the social service camp. Speaking on the media, Deputy Commissioner said social service was organized during the initiative of district administration to keep the historical site of Kongjom War Memorial neat and clean for the state-level Kongjom Day celebration, which is going to be held on 23rd April. During the camp, beautification of railings, grass cutting, trimming of bushes, cleaning water bodies, among others, were done by the participants to facelift the memorial complex for the visitors. He expressed happiness at the large number of turnout from various departments in the social service camp. On April 8th, The district administration also organized a similar social service camp. SP Thaubal IPS Jogesh Chandra Hobijam, along with district police personnel, also took part in the social service camp. Staffs of various departments, municipal councils, DRDA, ZEO, CMO, MSPDCL, CAF and PD, DSO, among other, participated in the social service camp. The Serchip Battalion of 23rd Sector Assam Rifles, in collaboration with Customs Department Shamphai, successfully thwarted yet another alleged attempt to smuggle illegal areca nuts in Mizoram. The joint team carried out an operation in the general area of Munmeltha Champhai based on specific information. A total of 480 bags of illegal areca nuts with an estimated value of Rs 2.68 crore were seized in the operation. The recovered consignment was handed over to the Customs Department, Champhai, for further legal proceedings. The ongoing smuggling of illegal areca nuts has become a major cause of concern for the state of Mizoram. Despite strict measures, the illegal trade of areca nuts persists and law enforcement agencies continue to crack down on such activities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today connectivity is a four-pronged Meghalaya: physical connectivity, digital connectivity, social connectivity and cultural connectivity. Addressing the gathering after laying the foundation stone and inaugurating various development projects worth nearly 11,000 crore rupees at Saru Sajai Stadium at Guwahati in Assam yesterday, he said the entire approach towards connectivity has been changed. Modi expressed happiness about the launch of several projects including AIMS, 3 medical colleges and railways projects. He said the government is laying emphasis on road, rail and air connectivity in the region. The Prime Minister also witnessed a colorful Bihu performance by more than 10,000 folk dancers. He said Rongali Bihu is a festival of heart and soul for the people of Assam. It removes differences and is a symbol of perfect harmony between humans and nature. He said Bihu celebrations are a reflection of Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat and is an inspiration to fulfill the resolution of Viksit Bharat with Sabka Prayas. He called upon the youth of India and Assam to move forward and open the doors of Viksit Bharat. On the occasion, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, in the presence of Prime Minister Modi, received certificate for the Guinness World Records team for the record-making feat of largest Bihu dance. Modi also addressed an event on the culmination of the Platinum Jubilee celebration of the Guwahati High Court in Assam. Speaking at the event, the Prime Minister said the aspirations of Indian citizens in the 21st century are unbounded. He said the judiciary as a pillar of democracy has a strong and sensitive role to play in meeting these aspirations. He said the solution of redundant laws helped in reducing the number of cases in the courts. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commencement open for 2023 and 24 session.
Manipur da ahanbo oina steel machu sangnaba brand Herilis Homes ki Farve steel gi pen launching tawjare. Steel railing, sanitary items, steel furniture, makal makha gi pochai singda steel gi magun mangandana sangba yaraba gold, rose gold, copper finish, green, purple asina singba phangdigani. Retail tawbiningba leiragasu contact tawbirapa yagani. Herilis Homes ki Farve steel spray pen Tasi interiors da phangdigani.
Office of the Imphal Municipal Corporation. Order asigi matungina Imphal Municipal Corporation manungda leiriba ima kaithel sing haibadi Khwairambal ima kaithel Mari, Lamlong kaithel, Kongba kaithel, Singjamai kaithel, Pisum kaithel, Kaisamtung kaithel, Kwa kaithel kaithel, Tera kaithel, Lampen Supermarket Kaitel, New Lampen Supermarket Kaitel, Hairiba Kaitel Sing Asigi, Association Loop Amadi, Kaitel Pamiribi Ima Ibil Sing Mafamda, Karigum Karadan Kanganjari, Madudi, Imphal Municipal Corporation Ayaba Yauduna, Kaitel Manumda, Kaitel Lairembigi Sanglen, Sajanba Amadi, Dharmaga Mailinaba, Makalamatagaba, Tabak Thorum Sing, Pangtok Payaroi, Kaitel Pamiribi Ima Ibil Singna, Isagi Kudong Chab Kaki Yanglaga, Makalamatagi Oiba Mongda, Semdokpa, Sadokpa, Yaksinba, Sanjanba Amadi, Napsin Minasingba, Tobayaroi. Karigumba, Hariba Matakta Paleba, Tabok Thorum Singasi, Torum Labadi, Manipur Municipalities Act 1994 Gi Makada, Action Lokukani. Kangal Liba, K. Chandrakumar Singh, Municipal Commissioner, Imphal Municipal Corporation.
Welcome back. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. The Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) has issued summons to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in the Delhi excise policy case. Sources said Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned by CBI for questioning on Sunday. The Delhi excise policy 2021-22 came under the scanner after Delhi LG Vinay Kumar Saxena recommended a CBI probe into the alleged irregularities in its implementation. CBI had lodged FIR against 15 accused in a case for alleged violation of rules and procedural lapses in the new liquor policy. Former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia has already been arrested by CBI in this case. Telangana Chief Minister's daughter K. Kavitha was also questioned in connection with the liquor policy case. The new liquor policy was later scrapped and allegations of corruption and irregularities in its drafting and implementation. Also an update on COVID India. The country has registered a total of 10,753 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. A total of 6,628 people have recovered during the period. The country has now 53,720 active COVID cases with the recovery rate at 98.69%. The Union Health Ministry said that under the nationwide vaccination drive, 397 doses of COVID-19 vaccines were administered in the last 24 hours. Moving on to the international news. A decisive victory for Russia in the war against Ukraine will be equally detrimental to China and its interest, because if Russia wins, then its influence in Central Asia, the Middle East and Africa will increase, giving China little space to go unchallenged in these regions, reported Geopolitik. Experts therefore feel that China will see that Russia remains engulfed in the war against Ukraine, and it's quite naive to expect that China's President Xi Jinping will genuinely desire that the Ukraine war should come to an end so soon. French President Emmanuel Macron last week made state visits to China, where he appealed to Xi to help push Russian President Vladimir Putin to the negotiating table with his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky to resolve the more than one-year-old conflict. During talks with his French counterpart, Xi said that China always stands on the side of peace and would like to work with the rest of the world to contribute to the realization of peace, reported Geopolitik. Almost the same words President Xi Jinping has used regarding the Ukraine-Russian war during his talks with Olaf Scholz, while the German Chancellor, in the course of his shortest visit of 11 hours to Beijing in November last year. Meanwhile, the Chinese president's much-hyped visits to Moscow included respecting the sovereignty of all countries, abandoning the Cold War mentality, ceasing hostilities, resuming peace talks, resolving the humanitarian crisis, protecting civilians and prisoners of war, keeping nuclear power plants safe, reducing strategic risk, facilitating grain exports, stopping unilateral sanctions, keeping industrial and supply chains stable, and promoting post-conflict reconstruction. Earlier, Beijing proposed 12 points aimed at ending the Ukraine war 5 weeks before the Chinese president's much-hyped visit to Moscow. In their joint statement issued on March 21st, both countries stressed that responsible dialogue in the best way for a sustainable resolution of the Ukrainian crisis and the international community should support constructive efforts in this regard. However, when the two countries were busy making joint statements, Russia was using lethal arms like drones and missiles at its disposal to target Ukraine, reported Geopolitik. The ground realities showed that the two sides were more interested in offering lip service to the Ukraine war than they ever wished peace to prevail in the region. Experts are particularly suspicious about China's sincerity towards pushing Russia to end the war against Ukraine. For China, the war in Ukraine seems to be a blessing in disguise as it is draining out the West and Russia of their economy and strength, reported Geopolitik. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict is proving to be a drag on the American economy. In Europe, the epicenter of the ongoing war, Russia's cuts in energy supplies has posed a significant challenge to the economy. Prevailing of such economic situations is viewed by China with interest as Beijing feels it will prevent the US and its allies from launching a full-scale war against the Ukraine in the wake of its planned annexation of Taiwan, reported Geopolitik. Also an update on sports. In IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad defeated Kolkata Knight Riders by 23 runs at Eden Gardens in Kolkata last evening. Chasing victory target of 229, Kolkata Knight Riders scored 205 runs with 3 wickets in hand in stipulated 20 overs. Earlier, putting into bed, Sunrisers Hyderabad made 228 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in allotted 20 overs. Unbeaten Harry Brook made blistering 100 of 55 while Aiden Makram contributed 50 of 26 for Hyderabad. Nitesh Rana scored 75 of 41 while unbeaten Rinku Singh contributed 58 of 31 for Kolkata. Andrea Russell took 3 wickets for Kolkata while Marco Jensen and Mayank Markande picked up 2 wickets each for Hyderabad. Harry Brook was adjudged player of the match. Today, Royal Challengers Bangalore will take on Delhi's capital in Bengaluru on 3:30 p.m. while Lucknow Super Giants will lock horns with Punjab Kings in Lucknow at 7:30 p.m. Fifth Northeast Pancake Silats Championship 2023 for pre-teen, pre-junior, junior, senior and master will be held in Manipur under the aegis of Northeast Pancake Silat Federation and Indian Pancake Silat Federation from 21st April and 23rd April at Kumalampak Sports Complex, Kangshang, Imphal. A total of 250 players from 8 states of Northeast will participate in the championship. The selected player from the championship will participate in All India Inter-Zonal Pancake Silats Championship 2023 representing Northeast Zone organized by Indian Pancake Silat Federation. The Pancake Silat Association of Manipur directs the 8 state players of Northeast to report at Kumalampak Sports Complex, Imphal on 28 April. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 59th Femina Miss India event starts at Kumalampak, first in Northeast India. Nationwide political campaign for Manipur starts, condemns BJP dictatorship humiliating democracy of India. CSOs demand state government to remove Chin cookies and Meitei Pangal from scheduled tribe and indigenous from Gazette notification. Prime Minister says government is giving equal emphasis on physical, digital as well as social and cultural connectivity. CBI summons Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in Delhi excise policy case. And IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad defeat Kolkata Knight Riders at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.